morning folks, welcome back. I think it is safe to say here at the cottage autumn has very much arrived. It's sunny, it's cold, there's leaves everywhere. We're not doing too many big jobs today. I'll explain all of this mess in a minute, but we're just concentrating on some of the smaller jobs because we've had a bit of an issue which we're just waiting on a phone call for. I don't know if you've ever tried to vlog and push a wheelbarrow with one hand all at the same time, but it ain't easy. We'll get around the back, find Emily, then we'll tell you what's kind of been happening because we're not having the best of weeks. It's a challenge.
Was it? Yeah. Stay there, I found the poo.
Oh, and the poo you've been stepping in all morning.
Yeah. A little bit that just has got me filthy all over.
We can't be mad at him though, can we?
Oh, definitely not, the poor boy. It's my fault for not cleaning it up.
So one of us is missing. Summer's here somewhere. She's off exploring, running away from me. As per usual. I try and film her for you. Obviously, Emily and I are here. AJ is not here. AJ has spent the night in doggy hospital, hasn't he?
He has, and I absolutely hate. Well, we absolutely hated it. It was so, like, not having him there or him being there with one of us, because I know I go away before anyone says it in the comments. But him not being there was just really weird, wasn't it?
Yes, it was very, very strange. So yesterday, Emily was out on a morning walk with him, and I get a phone call, and he was. Well, you might explain it. Was there.
Yeah, I just do not know what happened. He was just walking and all of a sudden his leg just went, and the screaming, I've never heard screaming like it before, and I was like, it was horrendous. So I gave Louise a call and I was like, you just need to come and get us. She came down in the car, and even when you was trying to lift him, it was just
we couldn't walk. I had to carry him into the car. Anyway, we got an emergency vet's appointment because it was a Sunday. Obviously these things always happen on a Sunday. And they was very good. Got there within an hour, didn't they?
Yep.
And the vet could see she was in a lot of pain, so he had methadone. Was it methadone? One of the big ones.
Yeah.
Paracetamol. He had to go on a
IV
drip for his thingy. So he's been in there overnight, and we're just waiting for a phone call now to see how bad it is. Just a bit of a backstory. Obviously, he's had a big surgery before on his rear leg when he did his cruciate ligament.
Yes.
He's done the big recovery. He was 8 then, and it wasn't easy for him.
No.
He's 11 now, so we're just hoping that it's something that we can deal with. So we're just trying to keep busy with small jobs.
Yeah, small jobs, because we just don't know if we're going to get the call need to go, and so just keep him busy. Keep him busy.
Right, should we rake?
Yes, try not stepping any more poo.
I'll try my best not to step in any more poo. Okay, so while we're around the front here, I might as well update you on what's going on because you can see it is a massive mess out here, and that is because drainage is continuing. So we've got this big trench now. I don't know if you can see. There's a big trench, runs all the way across the drive, comes from the gate up there. Now, if you remember last week, was it? I was digging out the back there, so made a good start on the drainage around the back. We now have the trench coming all the way down there, all the way across the drive, and to that corner there, where there is a land drain that will take it away. So this is going to be great because all of our guttering from the house, guttering from the barn, guttering from these sheds, we'll have somewhere now to send the roof water away, and plus the land water that's, was building up at the back. So that's brilliant. I'm just waiting on the soil pipe and the stone so that can be finished. And I have the flexi pipe already that's going to go around the back side. I was hoping to carry on with this afternoon, maybe tomorrow when the stuff's here, but we'll have to see what happens. What else is happening? Oh, the pointing, and we'll show you the pointing in a minute. I need the wheelbarrow. I don't know if you can tell. My head's not in it this morning. I can't tip the leaves without the flipping barrow.
Hiya, it's Emily Stockbridge. I've just missed a call. Yeah, it's about AJ. I've just missed a call about him. Yep. 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 So he's got a fracture just above the elbow. It would need a pin and plate. You couldn't splint it. And what does that? So if he has the surgery, how quickly would that happen? Yeah. Okay. And do you think he will? Because obviously we're just concerned about his age and stuff like that. Do you think he'll be okay with the surgery? I just want to make sure that he's okay, if that makes sense. So, and whereabouts is the referral centre? So I'm asking lots of questions. I know. Sorry. Okay. So we would take him there, yeah. The X-rays will go over, and then hopefully they'll speak to us tonight. If not tomorrow, and he'll be in for surgery maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, and we should have him back by the weekend.
Okay. And can we see him while he's waiting?
Are we allowed to see him, or while we're waiting? Yep. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Bye. So basically, it's a very clean. It's a clean break.
Clean fracture. Yep.
A clean fracture, and it's with the humerus.
It's not very humorous, is it?
She said it's such a clean break. It's a really easy to fix. She said, and they've been monitoring him. He's got fluids and things like that, and he's touch wood. He's really good. His heart rate is strong and stuff like that, and everything. She said she can't see why he wouldn't be able to with the surgery. She said it's 4 to 6 weeks. This is the part. It's 4 to 6 weeks
and
of
all the meds again.
Lots of sardines and.
Oh, yeah, we had to use sardines last time, didn't we, to get the blood? Oh, it's in the van! Sardines in the van!
I know. So I would also, it's 4 to 6 weeks, and then there's obviously the hydrotherapy and stuff afterwards.
And all the extended recovery.
All the extended recovery, about 6 months.
6 months last time, wasn't it?
So I would say that we're probably going to be here for winter.
And Christmas?
And Christmas.
It's okay. But she wasn't worried about it being a big break?
No, she wasn't worried about it being a big break. She said it was a very clean break.
How the f*** has he done it?
I do not know. No, I do not know.
Well, we've got a bit of time to kill, so we'll keep busy, eh?
Yeah, I need to keep busy. My poor
boy.
My poor Rudy Doody.
Emily's been stress washing,
stress cleaning, everything. But
Emily's addicted to washing as it is. So when she's worried about things, you do tend to stress clean and stress wash, don't you?
I do, yes. But I'm glad that we've had like the outcome and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of relief.
I know a lot of you have moaned of us. You don't let him run around enough. You don't. But this is why, because we've.
He was out on a walk and broke it.
Yeah, it was literally just walking along and it just broke. Hopefully, we'll get a bit more info from the specialist when they've seen the X-rays.
Yeah.
But maybe it's been coming for a long time or something.
Yeah.
The vet did say that could be it, didn't she?
Yeah, the vet did say it could be like an older thing and it could have just like gone and stuff. But yeah, so I think all of his younger days. Playing with that ball, jumping like a tigger up the sides of the fences, like he's
had a very adventurous life and a very active life until he was 8, and then from 8 we've tried our best to prevent anything like this, and we've done quite well to get him this far. And hopefully this operation is still a big operation, but not as big, hopefully not as big
as last time. And I think we're in a different position. Like, he absolutely loves being here.
Yes.
He didn't like being in the house, you know, so...
Also, when last time he was out on big, like 2-3 hour hikes every day before it happened, whereas now he's a bit more sedentary, isn't he? He's used to just
mooching and chilling and
stuff. And he loves this garden, so I think we'll just adapt the van, make it more disability dog friendly. Again, for those of you who've been around a while, you know we've adapted that van for this dog now.
What,
I've
3,
lost count.
4 times?
Something like that. Right, we'll do that and then we'll move the big wood.
Yay!
We like a bit of big wood.
Well, go away, Lewis.
See, I can still get them in.
If he was 15, but he's still so healthy, this is the issue.
He is healthy. Healthy boy.
There's some stains on your photo. Little cracks and rusty frame.
Okay, slight change of plans. The vets have just rang and the specialist, the operating people, they're going to see him today. So he's either going to get the operation later on tonight or tomorrow, which is good news because it means he's not sat at the vets for another night, you know, not knowing where we are and we're not worrying, and so hopefully it'll all happen quickly.
I hope so. I'm just,
And I still can't get used to driving an automatic. I'm like, where's the key? Don't need a key.
I don't think that's an automatic thing, Louise, not needing a key.
A modern car. I can't get used to driving a modern car. I don't have none of this in the van. The vet did say that, because obviously we're worried about his age with the general anaesthetic and stuff, but the vet said he's very healthy. Like, apart from his obvious leg problems,
Yeah.
his heartbeat's good.
Yep. She was all fine on all the meds and stuff that he's been on, and they've been monitoring him, and yeah, she can't see why there would be.
So he's a fit and healthy boy.
Yes, he is. Just his poor little leggies, well, lanky leggies.
Yeah, lanky long legs let him down.
Bless him.
Alright, we're just arriving at the vet's and go around the back because that is the easiest way to get him out, I believe.
Yes, and I shall go in the front,
And pay.
start paying bills, and let them know that we're here. Shall I open up the boot?
You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millennia. But you're okay. I don't have the pieces of you buried in the flashback.
I know.
That's it, buddy. You lay down.
That's it. Lay down.
No, we go way, way back, as far as way back goes.
Alright, bud.
Still
You're going to sit in the back. It's absolutely heartbreaking watching like that.
You lay down, bud.
when all the monsters come.
You lay down, Doody. Come in and lay down. Sit down you go. Down you go. Good boy, bud. We're on our way to the surgeon now. It's a little bit of a drive, so I'm really glad that he's settled. And I'm trying to speak in a very calm and quiet tone because I don't want him to be getting up or down or anything like that. I think he's on enough meds though, to be fair, that he's not going anywhere. And she said that he chewed out the cannula that they had in, and they had to put a new one in, and then I had to put the bandage around it because he wasn't going to let them put the bandage around it, bless him. He'd had enough by that point. So yeah, we're on our way there now. We're taking it nice and slow, indoor whisper voices, and hopefully all will be well.
No, we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you.
Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this and it probably won't be easy, but the surgeon said that bones don't just break, so he's concerned that it's a tumour in the bone. Emily obviously doesn't. What was to come next wasn't going to be easy. AJ's been ever present in this van for the last 5 years, so not having him here was tough. When you live in such a small space, you really are right on top of each other, so to have a character like AJ not present is, let's say, more than noticeable. He wasn't there demanding attention, I couldn't hear his usual continual snoring, and he wasn't under Emily's feet every single time she went to the snack cupboard, which, to be fair, given the circumstances, well, I've never known her eat less. I was continuing with my plan to keep busy, and having washed and cleaned every single item we owned to within an inch of its life, Emily was no longer stress cleaning, but stress shopping instead. It's safe to say that at this time, talking to the camera wasn't easy, and in all honesty, we just weren't up for it. We needed to concentrate on our little, albeit oddly shaped, family. You know, they'll tell you that having a dog, or living with a dog as I prefer to call it, is one of the most emotionally rewarding things you will ever do. And that is a statement I would 100% agree with. AJ, or any dog, dogs are just amazing. However, at times, it will also be the most emotionally harrowing experience you will ever know. Well, I thought this way you can keep all his medicines and stuff
Oh,
like underneath it,
good shout, Louise.
and then he can have it like there, or
Yeah.
down that end or whatever, and then all his medicines and treats and stuff can go
Oh.
in there. I've got to put a finish on it, but I haven't got time because we've got to go.
Yeah.
And then it's got little finger holes, so you can just
So
pop
pop
that out.
and yeah. Ah, nice one, Louise.
Yeah, and then we'll just keep all this floor clear.
Yep. Yep.
I know, Sammy, you gotta not step on him.
Oh God.
And then, what do you reckon? You ready?
Yes, let's go and pick him up.
Nervous?
Very.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's go and get him.
Okay. Shall I move that?
Yeah, we'll just move everything so everything's like perfectly clear. I know, Sammy, we're going to go and get him now, okay? Don't worry, we're going to go and get him. It's safe to say the last 2 weeks have been quite the emotional roller coaster, and they probably have for you over the last 20 minutes or so. Anyway, if you're an AJ fan, anyway, they would have been. We are jumping forward in time, so it's currently 9:04 on Sunday morning, so the day you're watching this. So we can give you an up-to-date update as possible, because as we've been editing that, we've realised we've not explained at all what's going on. So there is more footage to come, but that'll be in another video. But basically, I think the last time I tried to speak to you, I tried to explain the situation and failed. So we're gonna, now we have more time to deal with it, we're gonna try and do that now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So the scans were sent off to America, wasn't they? Really, really quickly.
Yes, America and the UK.
And the UK, and they did some looking at the scans or whatever to see if there was metastases or something in his chest, cancer stuff in his chest, which we was fortunate enough there wasn't. However, the leg was still broken and the tumour was still there, and the only way they could stop the pain was to amputate his leg. Now, if that sounds shocking to some of you and extreme and horrible, then believe me, you're exactly where I was almost 2 weeks ago when I got told the news, and my first reaction was, hell no, you ain't doing it. No way you're doing that to my dog. At which point, everyone in the room looked at me like I was Cruella de Vil, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you was. They did look at you like, sorry, what? What? This is the best. This is the best outcome.
I thought it was very extreme. We did not have long at all to make a decision, did we?
No. It was all extremely quick and extremely like, okay, right, yep, we're doing that. Okay.
Yes,
like,
and if you know me, I'm a research-based person, so, you know, I was straight there trying to get as much information and real-life experiences about amputation as possible, because in my mind, you know, it was a big deal. And, you know, it is a big deal. But they did, the vet, when I was like, no, you ain't doing it, the surgeon come and sat next to me, didn't he? He said, look, he said, why don't you want to do it? And I said, because of the recovery and, you know, in his age. But the vet did say, or the surgeon did say, that it's a much simpler recovery than any kind of operation for a fracture, because we've been through a big recovery before, and it was not pleasant, was it?
No.
But the recovery for this is 2 to 3 weeks, which is surprising.
Yeah, it was a little bit, I was like, oh, okay. But then when they explain it, it makes sense, because there's nothing there apart from the scar, really, and a few nerve endings to heal.
Yes, there's nothing to recover, so to speak.
Yeah.
There's no bone to recover. So he's doing all right, isn't he?
He is, yeah. I feel that it's going to take a little bit of time, and at the moment he's very drugged up, bless him.
Yes, we can't wait to get him off the drugs. So he's walking around. He can mooch around in the garden. He's coping all right on his 3 legs, isn't he?
Yes, he is, yeah, bless him. It's so, like, every now and then I'm like, oh God, he's only got 3 legs, but he's doing all right with it.
Yeah, he's a little bit wobbly because he's on gabapentin, which the side effects of that, which really strangely is incoordination. So they cut off a dog's leg and then give him a tablet that makes him a little bit uncoordinated. But he comes off that tomorrow, I think. So
yes,
we're hoping that once he comes off that, he's a bit more stable. And then of course he's recovering, and he's had a big couple of weeks, hasn't he?
He has, yeah, because like, unlike some of the other dogs, because we've joined every Facebook group going for tripod dogs, and most of them have the operation before it's broken and stuff, don't they? So
do, yeah.
Whereas AJ unfortunately broke his leg first, so he had a couple of days, 2.5 days of like some pain and stuff, wasn't it? Or 2 days, something like that.
Yeah, so he's actually got 2 fractures. So there was one further up that's been there a lot longer, and then the tumour, and that weakened his leg so that it did just break. Most dogs, they'll find it before they get to that point, so you get a bit more time, but we was already at the point of no return, basically.
Yes.
If he hadn't broken his leg and they found the tumour early, the surgeon advice would still be to amputate the leg. So because it's just the best way to get rid of the cancer, and you know, they say it's the most painful cancer known to mankind, so he's probably been in quite a bit of pain for a while. So the pain has gone, so that's good. It doesn't seem to be in any pain whatsoever. Like, he's completely pain-free, I would say. He lays on it.
Yep.
He's not bothered if you accidentally touch it. He's pretty good with that. He's just tired, isn't he?
He is just tired, and he's got to learn now to walk on 3 legs, hasn't he? So,
Yes.
and although we thought 11 was old.
Yeah, the vets, because I was like, but at his age, and they was like, we're talking about his age, and they was like, he's, because we had when he first broke it and we went to our local vets, we asked for full bloods to be done at the same time while he
Yes.
was under, just to get all, because we thought he's getting old, we'll get the bloods done, and they all come back really good, didn't they? All clear.
Absolutely amazing. Like everything was all in the right areas, not nothing like too high or too low or anything like that. It was all really, really good. So
as far as the surgeons and the vets were concerned, he's a very healthy dog.
when Louise was like, no, they kind of was like, but he's in really good nick. What do you mean, no?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a hard time processing the whole thing. It's not been easy, but you've coped with it, I would say, a lot better than I have.
Yeah, I must admit, I was just like, take it.
Who's Cruella de Vil? Anyway, as you can probably tell, we're both extremely tired, and that is because ever since he come back from surgery, we have been awake with him. We're taking it in shifts 24/7 round the clock, so that he doesn't have to wear the cone of shame. Although he's not looking at his wound at all. Like I say, we don't think it hurts him. So
no, I think that the biggest concern though isn't really the licking; it's his back leg when he goes to scratch because of where
if he itches like this,
because of where the stitches are. He can then like try and like get to it, if that makes sense, with the back leg. So even with the cone of shame on, it wouldn't work anyway. So we are literally...
He's just fallen asleep with his octopus. I don't know if you can hear him down there.
He's had a busy morning playing with his octopus, bless him.
And now we have filmed some more of his first week back, and some of the bits and pieces of jobs we've managed to do individually. We're having to go and do things separately at the minute around the house, and you'll see all that in the next video. I just wanted to first of all give a proper explanation, because we haven't filmed one, and you all would have noticed if we didn't say anything and all of a sudden he had 4 legs and then he just had 3. But the leg has to go off, or it's gone off for testing, so we may or may not have to make some decisions about what care he may or may not need. We're probably going to make all those decisions privately, I would say.
Yes.
And we'd really love it if just for one video, if we could not be bombarded with opinion after opinion. That would be really appreciated. If we could please do that. We have done what's best for him, and
we've done what's best for him from the expert advice that we have received from people that specialise in this stuff.
He's doing very well, so we're just gonna push on, and I think that's probably it, I would imagine. So all the content you've seen up until now was filmed prior to this happening, so don't worry, it wasn't like laughing and joking 3 days ago when the last video come out, and then it was all done prior. So we're now going to carry. Well, you're going raking out, aren't you?
I'm going to go raking out. Yep.
And I have another day in the van.
She's on AJ shift while I carry on raking out, because I am still determined to get these walls done
before Christmas. And on that note, we'll leave it there, and we'll see you on the next one when, like I say, there'll be some more AJ footage and bits and pieces we've been up to. Yeah.
Yeah.